for the business. When you talk about business, it's for the business. Or when you talk about other stuff, it's for other stuff like, healthcare, education, anything. So when you talk about digitization, it's the converting the data, the formats, converting information into digital format. It's just like, like if I talk like this, if I want to digitalize this, it has to be in another language, binary numbers, analog to digital. So my wordings go to digital programming. So that is called digitization. So when you talk about, as an example, so if you take digitalization, you have a business and a person who is involved in IT, maybe a software engineer or whoever, he makes a program for my business and he, under his digital instructions, digits, the IT industrialization happens. And then in the middle we are there, and the businesses are digitalized. As an example, if we want to do a human resource development or training in a company, I have a software, I'm the software engineer, and then I give it to the company, and then they use that product in their human resource management. So whatever the digital product is used to manage their human resource, whatever, training and development, recruitment, or whatever. So when you talk about the differences between the digitalization and digitization, the focus of digitization is data conversion only, but digitalization, out of those data, informations are processed. So when you talk about the goal of digitalization, digitization is changing analog to digital format. But digitalization means automate existing business operations and processes by using those digitized platform. When you talk about activities, whatever the activities in the business, digitization means convert the instructions or documents or photos or microfilms or whatever to digital format. So as an example, now when it comes to the broadcasting industry, now it's already been digitalized. So digitalization means creation of completely digital work process. There are different tools in digitalization and digitization. So when you talk about tools, in the digitization, you need computers for the conversion of instruction to digits. But digitalization means you have to have IT systems, servers, computers, computer applications, so on and so forth. So when you talk about Challanges, it's volume material, but digitalization, it's financial. So when you talk about traditional business to digital business, now as an example, if you see the evolution of the business, those days in the past, in the history, we have exchange goods. You give a good and take a good. And then it was expanded, evolved to, monetary transactions. And then now it has been so evolved, now it has become digital business. So most of the businesses have been digitalized now, and also all are digital business. As an example, when you talk about the business to consumer, it is also digitalized. So if you want to order a book from America, you go to it, just click. It's at your fingertips. So you just click the book and pay the bill through credit card or debit card or whatever, and it comes to your hand. So that is called digital business. So when you talk about digital business, there are a whole heap of things. Digital businesses are the businesses which use digital technology to create new value in business models. Consumer experience will be different in that. As an example, it may be marketing, affiliate marketing, selling craft online. Those are the simple businesses which we use, which we call as digital business. As an example, digital platforms are there. So you enter into the platform and you do the business. As an example, Alibaba. Alibaba is one of the main businesses which has been in existence for a long time. So whatever the product you want, you can buy from Alibaba, eBay, whatever. And then drop shipping. So even in the shipping industry, now it has become a digital business. And web designing, social media consulting, industry consulting, content marketing, virtual assistant. Actually, when you talk about virtual assistants, I must explain what it is. Virtual assistants means you get the virtual assistants. I'll show you something. It is a very latest technology in the world, especially in European Union. They use digital twins for many things, like even to cure autism. They use digital twins. Nowadays, of course, almost all the diseases are revealed by these digital twins. Digital twin means you have a separate digital person. Now, if it is me, my digital twin is there separately. After going through my data, I mean the way I talk, what I talk, everything is collected as big data. Those big data will be analyzed properly, and the computer programmer will make the digital twin. And then whatever happens to me, if it is a disorder, digital twin will definitely identify what is the disorder, and also they will instruct you what to be done. I'll show you something, a video. I don't think it can be played. And also artificial intelligence. Actually, artificial intelligence has become a huge virtual assistance in all over the world. Nowadays, human resources managers, lawyers, now those are the professions which will be eliminated in the near future because of these digital businesses, like artificial intelligence especially. So as an example, a very simple example, actually unfortunately I can't open this. It's a very useful video. As an example, now see, the simplest example is Siri. So it is artificial intelligence. It's a very simple product. So whatever you ask from her, she will tell. So if you ask Siri, where is my hometown? She will give an answer. Same way Google. So there are whole... Okay, it's done. Oh my God, it's playing. I don't know where it is. Okay. I really can't find it. Okay, fine. So for almost all the industries. Please excuse me, I'll have to find this. I don't know, it is playing, but I can't find it. Here. Can you see this video? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to share it. Just hold on for a second. I don't know. I, yeah, ඒක තමයි. I'll do it. Yes. Oh, something wrong with this. Is it low? Wait, hold. Okay. Uh, okay, fine. Is it this? No. I can't see it. Is this one? Settings, no? Okay, fine. Okay, this is all about. Actually, this is all about Sophia. So you may have heard of Sophia. So it is one of the greatest robots in the world, but she can find anything, like even in the interviews, she can identify the candidate's mood. So that's what it says. So there are smart vehicles when you talk about digital assistants. So in the digital business, we use a lot of artificial intelligence, a lot of digitalization in the other countries, but even in Sri Lanka, in a small way. As an example, these multinational companies, they use all these digital HR tools, like products, digital products for training and development, recruitment, so on and so forth. Not for the interviews, but for very simple purposes. So when you talk about impact of digitalization, when it comes to when it is evolved with the technology, there are positive impacts as well as the negative impacts. Positive impacts are efficiency. So other than using a training program, or when it comes to HR, if we use manual documents of all the employees, if there are 1,000 employees, we have to use and we have to analyze them manually. But if it is digitalized, you only have to enter the data, that's all. Other things will be done by the computer or the software or the product. so the efficiency will be high. And also it could be promote it could promote the public benefits like education. Now in this pandemic, if Zoom and team is not there, so if team is not there, you couldn't have interview with myself, so it's a benefit. So, and also it's very useful for research work. As an example, I myself use lot of analytical tools in my research, SPSS, NOAA, likewise. So those days, actually, when I took oaths in 2000, we have to use it manually. I mean, analyze all the data manually. So it's a use advantage of digitalization. And also innovations and inventions can be enhanced. So with the digitalization, innovations can be enhanced, uh, like in these robots. It's because of digitalization, all these digital twins. It's digitalization. And also you save money. The basic investment will be high, but the thing is, like, after that, there's a huge saving of money. Now in the future, HR industry will be dominated. Actually, in Europe, HR industry is totally dominated by this digitalization. So saving money is there, and lower barriers to entry. If you know the uh, technology, if you know how to use it, it's the barriers are really low. It's at your fingertips. And also greater personalization. As an example, if it is a smartphone, so it's very easy to use, even a small child can use. So those are the positive sides of digitalization. But the thing is, there are in every aspect, even in Aurtha, you have negative and positive impacts. So there are negative impacts. One is computer crimes, my pet area. So there are a whole heap of computer crimes like surveillance. Now, WhatsApp is there. It's free. You can call to anywhere in the world, but still, the underlying I have already 30 slides, Mr. Abiz. Oh, okay. Right, okay, fine. Right, sure, I'll do. Do I have to explain, or I just run through? Ah, fine, fine. Fine, fine. Okay. So there are impacts of digitalization, as I told you, even in the digital world. So there are a couple of impacts like privacy violations and all. And when you talk about digital employee, as I explained you in the previous slides, there are a whole heap of digital employees in the world, like HR managers, artificial intelligence, digital twins, so on and so forth. So when you talk about digital work, so most of the organizations are now digitalized. So all the things are done in a digital format by using computers, phones, apps, this and that. And also in HRM, there are digital employee management. So you have separate tools for that, like softwares. So you install the software in the system, and everything is done by the software. So the promotions, the evaluations, the training, everything is done by the software. And HR as an innovator, so whatever HR methods, all these could be done by digital platforms, creativity, consciousness, goal oriented, fluency, task switching, everything could be done uh, by a digitalized environment. And also HR as a driver of business. So the HR drivers that organization found to be the most impactful on business are in order to impact leadership, for performance management and engagement. All these are done by a digital platform. So it has become very easy when you use digital platforms in the HR industry. And HR even as a change agent, you can use digitalization. As HR as a collaborator, even for collaboration, you can use couple of apps. There are apps, there are examples also. So the benefits of digital HR is very accurate. So there's no favoritions. So challenges are, I have seen when I was working for multinational companies, I have seen these challenges in digitalization, because in some training programs, if the manager is supposed to get the training done, she keeps a assistant and enter that she has participated for the training. So those are the challenges. And also data. Digitalization challenges are the main challenges in the HR industry is data, private data. So even in Sri Lanka, there's no proper data protection laws so far. So we are working out on that. So we have to be very careful. And digital workforce. So when you talk about digital workforce, I'm taking AI in training, AI in HR, AI as restaurant workers. So and also in the supply chain. So AR is one of the major components in supply chain. Now it has been expanded, not only AR, now it has been expanded to, digital twins and blockchain. Now the latest technology is blockchain. So in the digital transformation journey from, goods exchange businesses, it has come to smart cities and smart government concept. So in the digital transformation now, most of the cities in the world, I mean Europe, they have been transformed into smart cities. You leave from the office and then you give the instruction to the smart home to cook. So it's just a matter of giving the instruction to cook. So once you go home, your food is ready. So that is how the digital technology has been increased and also has evolved the businesses. And also when you talk about a typical digital workforce planner, you can do workforce management, performance management, learning and development, talent management, HR analytics, benefit administration, everything through a digital platform. And also there's a digital workplace strategy. So there are a couple of key elements like business goals, outcomes, performs, user stories, vision, technology, roadmap, metrics, and so on and so forth. And why we have to know why we adopt a digital workplace strategy. So actually you get the proper talent attraction. Now if we have a proper app, now as an example, in Singapore there are several apps for recruitments. So you get the proper employee from all over the world, other than putting the job vacancy in the newspaper. So likewise there are a whole heap of positive impacts when you adopt digital workplace strategies. So there are a couple of strategies here. And the digital culture means you can't stay without a digital equipment, the smartphone, the smart glasses, the smart everything. So that is called the digital culture. You be in a digital culture. And social media and HRM goes hand to hand. Actually, there are a lot of advantages in social media, like LinkedIn. It's a very good platform for professional recruitment. Sometimes Facebook. I myself, for my all of my businesses, including my law firm, I use this Facebook and LinkedIn as the recruiting media. So those are the advantages. So there are disadvantages using social media for recruitment. Sometimes you may get bad candidates, and private privacy concerns, compliance issues, and missing information. Again, cybercrime, cyberbullying, those things are there as disadvantages. There are about 10 disadvantages. So, social media is one of the latest platforms for training and development. So, unlike those days, there are a lot of training and development sessions in social media, like in LinkedIn. If you very cheap, like unlike you get it face to face. So, in the HR industry and in the businesses, we can use a lot of digitalized things, and there are a lot of advantages as well as disadvantages in that. Thank you.